The council members' elation was due to City Manager Scott McDonald's figures showing that next year's city budget will be increased by $20 million, 18.5% over last year's budget, but will require no property tax increase. The new budget shows across-the-board compliance with recommended police salary increases, improvements in many fields of city service, computerized city records keeping, and even authorization for a helicopter at $60,500 to be used in police and traffic work as well as in city planning studies. What caused the pleasure was McDonald's figures showing that the whole thing could be done without a tax increase, as the council had promised last year. Here is Mayor Eric Johnson's reaction to the new budget report.
I am delighted with it. I think our city manager, Scott McDonald, and his assistants, including Mr. Clay, who has charge of the budget, and his new assistants who are working with Mr. Clay, Mr. Scheer, Mr. Denton, and others. These people have done a terrific job of understanding a very difficult problem.
After the council had been briefed on the report, during which they were closeted alone for nearly an hour and a half discussing what they called personnel matters, I asked McDonald how he had performed this feat of skill without that tax hike.
The sales tax that was voted by the people of Dallas last year made this possible.
What's going to be covered now in the new budget that wasn't covered in last year's? Where is the extra $20 million going?
The reorganization of the police department, the reorganization of the fire department, the purchase of equipment that has been delayed for some of the other departments because of lack of funds in previous years, the Love Field work that has been approved by the council is budgeted for next year.
The budget for the coming year not only includes looking ahead for Dallasites, but looking backward at many city items that should have been picked up during the last couple of decades. A breakdown of how the record $127 million will be spent and where that money will come from will be made public next Friday when McDonald files the budget itself. This is Phil Reynolds, Channel 8 News, in the Dallas City Hall.
Some of the legislators, particularly the Tarrant County ones, have expressed concern that this proposal would weaken the University of Texas in Arlington. Would this do that?
The university system and the Board of Regents have very clearly, both privately and publicly, indicated that they intend to do everything conceivably possible to advance the interests and the programs of the University of Texas at Arlington. The questions, incidentally, which have been raised in Tarrant County, I think are quite intelligent ones. Notice, though, that we must submit this proposal and all future proposals to the coordinating board and await the privilege of the legislature to approve our budgetary submissions.
The alternate plan includes most of the provisions of the original plan except the across-the-board increase. Our alternate plan would give a small increase to the beginning teacher and a greater increase to the teacher with several years of experience. We feel that this is necessary because it is at this level that we lose our career teachers. They are the ones greatest in need of an increase in salary at this time.